Hi everybody, today I'm going to show you how to make your own patches out of ripstop nylon and other material to seal your outdoor gear or repair it. So you need two ingredients for this. You need transfer tape like this, or you can also purchase it in sheets like this, or pre-cut strips like this. Basically depends on what you're making. If you're making strips to do seam sealer, a roll like this or the pre-cut strips is what you need. If you want to make patches in your own special shapes, a sheet like this works. And there's lots of different types of this tape that you can use. For most outdoor gear, this tape works really good. It's a little bit thicker than another recommended tape. I'll show you. This is some 948 PC tape. It's more expensive. It has a higher strength adhesive, but it's also thinner. And I found that the little bit of extra thickness of this part number will help you with fabrics that have bumps and other things to make it work better for outdoor gear. So let's go ahead and show you guys how to do it. The first thing is you get your material that you're making the patch out of. So for this one, I want to make a patch out of this material. And I want to make a round patch. So what I can do is I can cut or use a circle cutter like this and take my sheet of transfer tape and just get myself a circle out of it. So now I have a circle of transfer tape, and then I can just stick this to my clean and dry material that I want to patch out of. I'm a little short on my circle, but that's okay. And then I can use my hand, or I can use a roller to get the pressure sensitive adhesive onto the piece. And then from here, you're simply going to cut it with the scissors, and I'll end up with a nice little patch. And the nice thing about using 3M stuff, this cardboard backing will help you guide the scissors. It'll help you do a nice clean cut. Now the one material that this will not work good on is sil nylon. So Dyneema, most water resistant woven stuff, this will work great on. So now I have a little patch here that's waterproof, water resistant, and I can fix a down jacket with this. I can repair a hole in a tent, whatever. I can just stick it on the outside of my car if I want to. And it's just a matter of peeling this backing paper off of here. And if you keep an extra little piece of this backing, it'll help you, because when you go to peel the backing paper off, it will give you a way to, I'll show you what I mean here in a second. As I'm peeling the backing paper off, I don't want to touch the adhesive with my hand. I just did right there, but that's okay. But I can use this paper to hold on to the adhesive, and it's going to stick to the paper a little bit, and then I can go position it where I want it to fix the hole or whatever, and then finish. So as you can see, now it's stuck down there. So that's pretty much all there is to it. If you were making Dyneema seam tape for constructing tents and stuff, to make something like this, you would just take your roll of transfer tape, lay it down on the Dyneema, and then trim it. So here's an example. I need a piece of seam tape made with Dyneema. So I got my piece of Dyneema here. It's cleaned up and ready for some transfer tape. So I can just take my transfer tape, somebody's car alarm. Now this tape has a slight roll problem, but that's not a big deal. So I just stick the transfer tape down, cut it with the scissors, and then once you trim the excess Dyneema off here, you'll have a nice piece of seam tape. And the cardboard on the 3M is a nice guide for the scissors. So this is just a basic entry-level scissors. It's nothing special. But as you can see, I can slide along and let the cardboard guide the blades and get a nice cut. And then the same thing over here. Just get in there where it has a nice cut to it and then just kind of slide it along. I can turn the scissors like this to get a slight undercut so I don't have any exposed Dyneema. And now I have a nice piece of Dyneema seam tape that is waterproof, that will last a really long time and is just as good as, and better in my testing as far as strength, better than the stuff you buy like this. You can get this from Rocky Woods Fabric, Dutch Wear Gear, Ripstop by the roll, but it's Dyneema brand seam tape. But the adhesive on this, in my testing, when it gets hot, it tends to slide. It doesn't work under good high heat. The 3M stuff works a lot better, has a little bit more strength. And the vinyl backing on this stuff, it doesn't work as good for application. I'll show you what I mean versus the cardboard. So with the vinyl stuff, when you go to peel it off, first off, it's a little bit harder. But when it's peeled off, you end up with this slight issue of the curling. And then it sticks to itself. So right now it looks good. But because of the vinyl and the stretch in this vinyl backing, the tape kind of, see what the tape does? It rolls up in this little pigtail. And when you're doing that with the cardboard backing, you don't ever have that problem. So it makes a nice, easy to apply versus what you can buy off the shelf patch. Okay, so that's it. To make the patches, you basically need a piece of material that will stick to the pressure sensitive adhesive and a shape that you want to do. And basically, if you're going to do a long shape, you can use a roll or pre-cut strips, or if you're going to cut your own shapes, you can even buy a big square like this, that's like an 8x12, and just lay it to a big piece of fabric and go after it with your scissors and create any kind of shape that you want. Thanks for watching.